In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of chaotic amateurs. Escaping the Razorback, Ferdinand bestows upon our heroes a mission with his final words. The group and 3 new friends sail to a smuggler's cove, and after much deliberation have decided to make their way towards the plague-ridden city of Brahvic. We now join our adventurers in the forest, walking towards a light pyre of smoke off in the distance.
Boy, I'm glad we lost that Yamhorn guy, huh, guys? He was dragging the group down, huh?
Okay. You guys travel for half the day. The sun's well up in the sky, but it's brisk and cold. You can hear the ocean not far away, birds chirping, animals playing in the forest around you. You long ago left the coastline behind, but it's not far away. And as you wind down from the hill where you are, you come across a small fishing village, which Wedge has told you about.
Yeah.
In the air is the smell of wood smoke and smoked fish. What do you guys want to do? It was a relatively eventless journey from the Smuggler's Cove to this village.
Yo, I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry as hell right now.
I'm starving too.
Owen needs to rest.
So we're upon a spot. Is there a place where do we spy with our little eye? A place where we can get some supplies, maybe a fish and chip stand to go.
Right, in Ivers. So it's a small village, and in the way of like amenities, there is nothing. Pretty much like a handful of grizzled old fishermen. No families out here to speak of. They live out here to avoid the city and to live off the land as best they can. There's a handful of cabins and houses spread throughout, some built better than others. And, there's a small boat dock with a few fishing boats, small boats tied to it. As you come in, you can see like one major, not major, but like a building that looks to be bigger than the rest, more well-built than the rest. And that is where the majority of like wood smoke is coming from. With that in mind, what do you guys want to do?
You guys smell that? Is that mesquite?
Eritord, you're in front. What do you want to do?
Yo, follow me to that building right there.
All right,
I think I see a sign on the front that might tell us what it is.
Hey, wait, you guys. Wait up, you guys. I got something I need to tell you. Come here. Huddle up.
What is it, Owen?
Huddle up real close.
Okay. Not too close.
Make it fast,
I'm at
man.
waist level.
I got to let you in on a little secret.
Okay.
It's me, Yamhorn.
What? Are you out of your gosh darn mind?
I'm going to knock an arrow.
Whoa. Okay.
Eritord. He's being serious. It is our friend Yamhorn. He's just that good at disguising things. Wink.
All right. Well, follow me, but you... What was your name again?
Well, who do you want me to be? Sophia Vergara?
You hang back, okay?
Well, so I'm supposed to just hang out here by myself?
Just follow us like 5 feet behind. I have a reputation to make in Brahvic, and I don't want to keep you near me because then the ladies will not like Airtorn.
Whoa. I'm the best wingman you got.
Listen,
now, to be fair, we're not Brahvic.
And I'm just walking away now. I'm just walking straight to the building.
Guys. Do you want Owen or do you want Yamhorn?
Owen, be cool.
Okay.
Owen, be cool.
Oh, great. You're going to make me keep this up.
All right, so are there any signs on the building? Can I do a perception?
There's no signs. There's no street signs anywhere. There's a rough path, hammered out in the grass between. You guys came off the hill and you came down into the village, which is along the coast. There's not like sandy beaches. It's like a rocky coastline with kind of strong waves. Think Oregon coastline here. And there's a rough path, like kind of stamped out in the grass between all these buildings. And there's like some small huts that like
Swiss
kind
Army
of.
Man.
There you go. Exactly. There's some small huts that look like they're kind of little more than lean-tos. There's a couple bigger like cabins that are kind of pieced together. And then, of course, this building in the middle, which Airtorn is approaching, there's no signs on it, but it looks to have been like the one building here that was like kind of a group effort. It's made with like, nice planed timber from the pine forest around you guys. And it's got like mud and clay like caked between the cracks, to keep heat in and the cold out. So, but yeah, if you guys want to split up, and there's not much to investigate here. Like, it's not a city. It is literally like
Pretty much what we see is what we get.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's like literally probably like 8 buildings.
Airtorn, let's go in the building.
Big up to that idea.
Sure, guys, I'll go too.
I'll go.
Just stay behind us.
So you guys walk over to the building. You guys want to knock on the door? You guys just want to kick it in? You guys want to...
Does it look like a place that we should knock?
It's definitely, as you guys get closer...
One of those things where it has a slide and he knocks and then they go in there looking...
And then there's a lower
Ain't
one?
nobody coming to see the wizard.
As you guys get closer to the building, you can definitely tell that this building is occupied.
Okay.
There's some hustle and bustle going on inside, and it seems to be marginally warmer as you get closer to it. Like there's some heat radiating out between the cracks in the door and that sort of thing. You can kind of see firelight in there.
Can I see in the window at all?
There's no windows.
Oh, bummer.
Real shady stuff happens here, guys.
Hey, Airtorn, why don't you knock a door this time?
You're so keen on knocking.
I will knock on the door.
All right.
Housekeeping.
After a moment's pause, you hear the bustling inside stop for a second. They're like, you can almost hear the question lingering in the air. Airtorn knocks louder. And after a moment,
get that arrow ready.
You can hear a latch on the inside of the door, and the door swings open. The hell? What are you guys doing here?
Hi, I'm Owen.
Okay.
He looks to the sane-looking gnome and bard.
If I may. Hello, good sir. Quick question. We just got into town, and we would like to maybe sit down for a minute, catch a meal, maybe dry off in front of the fire a little bit, if that's possible. We don't want to be any inconvenience.
You guys just got here? You guys just got here. This isn't a town.
It's literally...
You got here?
I understand, mate.
Where the hell are you guys coming from?
I understand, mate. It's hard to take him seriously because he's so show up, but he is correct.
Look, you guys pay? You guys got money?
Whoa. Wait up.
Owen, do you have money?
We don't have money, sir, but we do have this, and I pull out a bottle of whiskey from his bag.
Well,
Do you let him do that?
you guys want to...
I can't stop him. He's bigger than me.
You guys want to share that around, and if you can play that there flute dangling around your neck, then I might be able to let you guys dry.
I'm pretty sure it was in his pocket, wasn't it?
We got this.
Hey, whatever, doesn't matter. He
I
sees
see
it.
that. I see
Is that a flute in your pocket? You're just happy to see me. Yeah, I mean,
It is a flute, sir. And he will play it.
And
Won't you, Airtorn?
do you play the skin flute?
Yo, bruv. What's your name, bruv?
Name's Paul. Why don't you guys come in out of the cold?
Paul, huh? Nice to meet you.
And we're gonna walk in and then slam the door on Owen.
No.
And that knocks your disguise off.
Not so easy.
Philly dude goes for a high/low 5.
Okay. So I guess while I'm outside, I change out of my disguise kit.
Wash the paint off your face.
Yeah. And I'm back to Yamhorn. Now I knock on the door.
That's a real.
Is you guys his friend for real right now?
Look, just indulge him.
Yeah, bro.
Paul walks over to the door, swings it open.
Give him a little crap.
He's like, "Oh, who are you?"
Hi, I'm Yamhorn. I just saw Owen. He said to come say hi to Paul. He said Paul was a real nice guy. He'd let me in.
You sure that just wasn't you with paint on your face?
Positive.
All right, come on in.
I can prove it.
He's just like, I ain't doing this shit. Get in here.
All right.
So,
Hey, guys. When'd you get here?
So good to see you again, Yammy.
you guys just indulge him. Just pretend.
Yum, or, I can't keep it straight. Owen said, see you guys later.
Oh, good.
Oh, no. Did he leave already?
Yeah.
Tell that Owen guy I liked him more than you, said Paul.
Okay, I'll go let him know. I'll be right back. I go outside, I close the door, I put on the Owen outfit.
Airtor, can I have a drink of that stuff real quick?
Paul doesn't open the door this time. He just locks it.
Hey, Paul, it's your buddy Owen. You going to let me in?
And he's like, your friend knows he's not fooling anybody, right?
Who knows what he thinks?
So he keeps the
I
door
don't think
latched.
he's had to do much in his life with those golden locks. You know what I mean?
It's cool. I'll just sit out here. It's a nice day.
So you guys are inside, and he invites you to stand near the fire, and he's like, good Lord, you guys look shivering cold out there. You just got into town. You say, where are you guys even coming from? You don't have to tell him if you don't.
Philly Duke looks at Airtor and then kind of does like a,
Well,
wiggle of the eyebrows. Like, how much do we tell him?
well, bruv, let me tell you this.
Okay.
Lads, come around and I'll tell you a tale about 3 bad brovs that you get to know well. We traversed the sea in the dead of night. And this stupid guy with us put on some makeup, and now we're in
Kind of
the
help
fright.
us win the fight.
And we are the chaotic amateur group. I don't know anymore.
Wow.
It was really working good.
Go ahead and take a rep point for that.
Thank you.
Was pretty impressive.
I'm up to
And
2
Philly
now.
Duke,
2.
like, as soon as he gets done, like, goes down to one knees and jazz hands.
Listen,
Like
bro.
Three Amigos. Yeah.
Listen, bro. I mean, we can't get too far into it, but let's do some shots, and then we'll see what happens, okay?
Shots, you say? All right, guys. You want some fish and some lime with that the tequila or whiskey?
If you were offering up food, Lanston will eat.
Come on in, guys. Get settled. He even opens up the door for Yamhorn. I'm not saying it.
Hey. Screw it. Okay.
So-
all right.
He opens up the door and lets you in, and
Yeah, I mean, I got to give it to you. You did have us fooled for a while.
That's what I'm saying.
and Paul goes ahead and he digs through some cupboards. You guys are in here, and you can tell that it's kind of looks like a smokehouse, like, a little building where they hang their fish and let it dry so that they can preserve it and that sort of thing. And on one side there's a big old fireplace where he's got a raging fire going, and you guys can all circle around it and get warm. And he digs around and digs up some glasses to spread the love, and he brings it over to Airtorn, who starts pouring the whiskey and spreading the love. And he pulls some fish down and sticks it on a spit and puts it in the fire. And he goes, "Well, you keep playing the flute like that, you might make yourself actually useful around here."
Oh, yeah.
Was that a double
request.
entendre?
So, Paul goes ahead and shares the food. And is there anything else you guys want to provide some information out
Hey, yo,
of him,
Paul,
or?
how far is Brahvic from here, bro?
Oh,
Yeah, keep
Brahvic.
pushing you're pushing in the right direction. Oh, this is good.
Glad you like it. Been working up my... Why am I talking like Philly Duke all of a sudden? Glad you like it there, Mr. Gnome.
Lanston. Or people have been calling me Philly Duck. Either way.
All right, Philly Duke.
Okay.
Mr. Philly Duke.
Mr. Philly Duck was my father.
Okay, Lanston. I'm glad you like it. I've been perfecting this recipe of spices for years. The other guys from around here, they ain't taken to it so much. But I think it just adds the perfect amount of savory and spiciness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you want, I can give you the recipe.
Lanston does love to cook.
So, Paul goes ahead and digs around and he finds a little scrap of parchment and
All right.
writes down the recipe of spices, and you get it, and seems to be pretty basic.
All right. I'm just going to put this in
And
my
he
little
says, the
satchel
secret
here.
is the cumin
Oh, the cumin, you say?
and the paprika.
Oh, cumin and paprika. All right. Let's make a little note of that.
Anyways,
Okay, Martha Stewart's. Are we going to? How far is Brahvic, bruv?
right, Brahvic. Sad news, Brahvic. I take it you guys haven't heard.
I haven't here. Take another shot, mate.
We just got into town.
He raises his glass and he says, to our everlasting health. And he knocks that bad boy back. And he says, Brahvic, well, been a couple months now, but the plague has hit him pretty hard. I'm not quite sure how there's any order left in Brahvic, to be perfectly honest. I know that the Lord there has had to practically instill martial law in some parts of the city to make sure that the plague doesn't spread.
Yo, who's that lord that you talking about?
You ain't from around here, are you?
I haven't been here in ages.
We just got in town.
Oh, yeah, the Lord. Lord Hadric.
Lord Hadric.
Yeah. Damn shame when everything started going to hell over there in Brahvic. He hired some more mercenaries, tried to bulk up the city watch, brought in some of his own soldiers to keep order in that place. The West End is absolutely just falling to its knees from the plague, but life over in East Town seems almost normal by comparison.
Is that the name of this place, East Town?
No. Brahvic. It's divided into two sections, you see. It faces the ocean to the north, and right through the center of town, the Lowick River runs into the sea.
Could you say it a little slower so I can write this down?
The Lowick River.
Wait. North is ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it runs right through the middle of the city, dividing it into two separate towns almost.
No, the river.
One's called the West End, and one is called East Town.
They're real creative with their town names, huh?
What's this place called?
This place doesn't have a name, so you may as well just call it Paulville.
Paulville. All right. I like Paulville. It's nice out in the woods.
I'll drink
Reminds
to
me
that.
of home. Thank you. I'll
Here,
drink to that too.
Here,
Me
here,
too.
Paul.
Hey.
To Paulville.
Clink, clink.
Clink, clink, clink.
Insert sound effect here.
Son, that is some mighty damn fine whiskey. Where did you find that at?
Well,
Where did you find that, Airtorn?
It was in my backpack, Paul.
We found that on the ship that we came from, mate. I forgot the ship's name, but that's where we found it, and that's what we're sticking to.
Lanston, you bring this whiskey back anytime you want. You can have as much fish as you want.
You know what, Paul? Here's another bottle, mate, because you've been great.
Now we're talking. So, where was I? I was talking about Brahvic. Well,
Paul, and I hate to interrupt you because this is fascinating, but I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Duncan Syrian?
Sarin?
Can you spell that?
It's an S-I, and then there's an R, and then it's kind of like an E-A, but it kind of chokes out at the
I
end.
think there's a GH in there somewhere.
yeah, honestly can't.
A Duncan Syrian.
He burps up some of his whiskey while he
Oh.
speaks, and he goes, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Lanston. You're a real nice fellow, but I don't get over to Brahvic much, and can't say as the name seems familiar to me.
What about the lad
Nerds.
that run the Okel? His name was Bick. Do you remember that guy?
Well, I hate to
Bick.
bum you out, but I haven't left old Paulville here in years.
Why would you? It's amazing. It's amazing.
What
To
did you say
Paulville.
you- All right, I
Okay.
got to drink another one.
Drink
All
another
right.
one. Clink and clink.
Clink, clink.
What did you say your name was again, young man?
You know what? I forget. It changes so often.
I don't like drinking with
Yamhorn.
people.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're back in
Yamhorn.
Yamhorn, serious. Maybe, pal, you're cut off.
Yamhorn, well, you keep spreading that whiskey around. Tell me how nice Paulville is.
It's pretty great. To Paulville.
Had enough of you.
And at what point in the day are we at now?
Is
Because
that the Paulville too?
It's evening.
Evening.
Yeah, sun's
5,
going to go
6-ish?
down pretty soon. I mean, it's...
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's like 5
so,
or 6.
so Paul, does Paulville have a nice
Oh,
inn?
no,
or,
5 or 6, I'm sorry. It's actually the afternoon, like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Is there a nice place where we can hit the hay?
You guys want to spend the night? Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. What do you guys think? We still got a lot of day. We maybe, I don't know, how far is the beach from here? Have a beach
Well, we
day.
just came from the beach, bozo.
Well,
The beach is.
but now we can play.
The beach is. You guys.
Oh, that's right. This is a fishing village.
But there's no beach. It's just a
docks and-
rocky shore.
Okay, all right.
So you guys are more than welcome to hang out as long as you guys.
I'm down to hang out, walk around in nature, commune.
And yeah,
And I know you're really big on taking a nap here.
yeah, I
enjoy as much fish as you guys want, and I'll take that other bottle of whiskey and.
Yeah, give it to him.
What else can you tell us about good old Paulville? Is there anybody else that we might find interesting?
Yeah, you might run into some of the other people who live here. We got Ryan should be coming back in any time with his daily haul.
Is there anybody that has visited Brahvic lately?
Through here, no.
All right.
We don't get many people going to Brahvic this way. If people go to Brahvic, they come up the river from the south, trying to escape the civil unrest in the in the nation of Wurzburg.
Whoa. Could you spell that for me, Paul?
Well, I ain't much of a literate man, but I think there's a Z somewhere in there. Wurzburg.
All right, that's good enough. And you say there's unrest there?
Yeah.
Is it the plague or is it something else going on?
Can't be saying, as I've never been down there myself, but all I know is that Brahvic is overrun with those dwarven refugees that are trying to escape the civil war.
Ooh, boy.
This is a lot to take in, because I am small and I've had one too many shots.
Hear, hear.
Here's a question for you.
Yes, Yamhorn.
So, dwarven refugees coming from Wurzburg, they're heading to Brahvic? Is that where they're kind of trying to escape to?
Yeah,
Via the river?
It's got to have been the last several years now. I don't know what sparked it, but...
Do you happen to know if the dwarves are susceptible to the plague, or are they immune to it? Because they're a hardy folk.
As far as I can tell, there ain't many that immune to the plague.
Oh, man.
Boy.
This is a bad one, guys.
And you want to go to Brahvic. Real cool.
Why don't we...
Real cool.
Yeah, you want to rethink that, maybe?
It's the way it's got to go.
Here's my major question for you, Paul. If you were a 3'2" gnome, the shortest in his family... Quick question. After he takes a little bit of a nap, which way would you approach Brahvic from? Like, if you're trying to be all cool and stealth about it, and would you go at night? How long do I get to sleep?
Think safety first.
Paul just looks at you guys.
Because I'm about to conk out here, and this is getting...
You guys planning on getting to some serious stuff over there in Brahvic? I don't understand.
I just need to find Duncan Serenity.
Why would you guys even want to go to Brahvic right now is what I don't understand.
Oh, boy.
We just have something we'd like to deliver. We were hired as a what do you call it? Courier service?
Adventuring.
I can't say as much as I know how to sneak into Brahvic as much. Last few years I've even never gone.
All right. But
I just walked right through the door, so
you could point us in the direction.
it's that way. And
Okay.
And he points east.
All
Further
right.
east.
Then when we are Coolio, let's go east.
You guys want to do anything before we hit the hay?
I'm about to go face first into this leftover fish and chips that I'm working on, and he just face for like has the goodness sense to like turn his face sideways, but he's just in the plate of food passed out.
Yeah. Paul walks over to you and like wraps your cloak around you a little bit more.
Oh, tucks you in.
Well,
No, you shouldn't have.
looks like Mr. Lanston there is a little bit of a lightweight, but y'all are welcome to stay here in the smokehouse. I know it ain't much, but you can keep the fire going all night, keep you nice and warm, and you guys can head off in the morning whenever you feel like you need to.
That would be mighty fine of you, sir. I toss him a gold.
And if you don't, Thank you. He catches it. And if you don't mind, I wouldn't mind hearing more of that flute before you guys take on off. So, you guys want to settle in? I'm sure Ryan and the others might be back any minute. I'll tell them you guys are here and keep eating as much fish as you can handle. We got plenty. And so, you guys settle in for the afternoon and evening. And, Ryan and some of the other fishermen that live there, you can kind of tell that some of them might have led like seedy lives, so they're kind of out here hiding out in Paulville, and they live a very basic life. They just live off the land. They go out fishing every day or fish off the docks. They don't really grow anything, but they do scavenge for greens around there, and they get plenty of fresh water from streams that aren't too far off, in the forest and stuff like that.
Hey, guys, before it gets too dark, I'm going to take a little walk about town. Check out this Paulville.
In the meantime, Airtorn's been entertaining these dudes with some flute, and you guys are drinking and getting merry, and they're totally digging it. So, yeah, you're exploring the town a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. What's going on?
What was the lay again? You said there's the smoky place.
Yeah, the smokehouse is like right in the middle, and then you got the docks, to the north, because that's where the ocean is. To the south, you got forest and mountains. It kind of steeps up really quick. Like the trail that you guys took was from the west, headed east towards Brahvic, and it kind of came out of the mountains and the hills, came down into this little fisherman's cove here, and it's not as small as the Smuggler's Cove, but it's it's small by any standards. Like, you wouldn't be able to get a huge ship in here. That's why they got these small little fishing boats. And then just kind of surrounding in the area, just some sheds and shacks. And, you can kind of tell, like, where some people live, and all they've got inside, you can see through the cracks in their woodwork that they just got a simple bedroll down there. And
is Paul hanging out in the smokehouse?
Yeah, everybody is right now.
Is there a bathroom in the smokehouse?
No. You can just go outside and pee.
All right. And I want to go out the smokehouse, find a little cover, and then I want to use my disguise kit, and I want to look like Paul.
All right, give me a roll.
That's the attitude you like to hear it come from a DM. Oh, okay. So, do you want to know what I rolled?
Yeah, what'd you roll?
Crit failed.
Okay, so you're out there. Like,
but I think I look just like Paul.
Too many drinks.
You definitely had one.
You look like waxy.
You're like literally out in the dark. You guys are you're literally out in the dark while you can hear the flutes just like piping through the smokehouse. You can hear Lanston snoring even over like all this stuff. And you're out in the dark like playing with your little paintbrushes and makeup kit and all this stuff. and when you come back inside,
hey guys, it's me, Paul.
They literally start laughing and hooting and hollering because you look like a freaking clown. And they're like, oh, is this part of the entertainment? Airtorn, sing him a song, put him on stage. And they're all hooting and hollering at you.
Get that girl on the stage. Get that girl on the stage. Hey, get that girl on the stage. He says his name is Paul, but he's really a liar.
So you literally are like standing by the door and like you because you believe in your disguises like so much, like you just feel the call of performance on you. Like you want them to believe that you purposely did this so you don't look like a total idiot. So you kind of start like giving them a little dance. You're twisting around. I
call this one the Paul.
You're Mrs. Doubtfire when she's having trouble putting on the mat.
The teeth fall out.
So you're just up there hooting and hollering and dancing. Like Lanson like literally wakes up from his deep sleep for like a moment and looks up at you, and all he sees is like a horrifying like clown mime thing like gyrating your hips by the fireplace while the pipes are in the background.
I have a question about all this.
I am giving up booze tomorrow.
Yeah. And Airtorn's like,
I have a question about all this. How is Paul perceiving this? Because I realize that this might come off as an insult, even though I don't mean it to be.
You don't even resemble Paul in the slightest.
But I'm calling myself. It's like, hey guys, I'm Paul.
Look, Paul is such a like simple, like folky person.
He just rolls with
folksy person that he's just like, oh my god, this guy is like going to take this dance around the world and make me famous.
Okay.
And make Paulville like maybe a destination. Like in his mind, he's just like, oh my god, like we're going to be able to sell so much fish without even leaving.
All right.
So that's the evening's entertainment, and you guys drift off into sleep through a haze of booze and fish and nice warm fire. Every once in a while, Lanston's snoring kind of jars you awake.
Scary clown, Paul.
So you guys awake the next morning feeling totally refreshed. Bellies warm and tingly, full of smoked fish and nice whiskey.
Hey, what happened to my pants?
Paul's like, well, Paul's not there, but he
Paul, what are you doing next to me?
He knocks on the door and, opens it up and he goes, "Morning, you crazy animals."
What's up, Paul?
And he points to Yamhorn, who doesn't have pants on. And he goes, This one is an animal."
Guys, I don't remember what happened.
Oh, that's probably for the best anyway. You might have embarrassed yourself. You're like still covered in like clown makeup and everything. Like
I'm kind of scratching some extra food out of my beard.
There you go. So as you guys kind of rouse from sleep and all this sort of stuff, Paul goes, "Well, I take it you guys planning on being off for Brahvic then, huh?"
We out here, mate.
I'm following him.
Yeah.
I was hoping that I might be able to...
Ding, side quest.
I was... God, I just had a stroke. I was hoping that I might be able to infringe on your guys' generosity a little bit.
Hey, my belly is full of great food, and I've got a new spice recipe. What do you need?
Well, look, haven't been a problem for a few weeks, but don't mean it won't be a problem for a while, but...
There's a rat infestation, isn't there?
Right in the basement.
We need to kill 10 of them, don't we?
Actually, not rats. How do you guys feel about wolves?
Oh, no.
Yeah, crap.
I mean, good. We're great. We're good at this.
Look, there's a pack of wolves. Lives up in the mountains south of here.
Okay.
You follow the loose trail, and it takes you to an old mine shaft where the city of Brahvic used to mine their...
I love a good shaft.
Their iron.
Okay, this isn't last night. Relax.
And this seems to be where these wolves have taken up residence, and every once in a while they come down here. We don't have much, we got some flocks of chickens around here that just kind of roam and all that stuff. And every once in a while, a wolf gets one. And well, it wasn't but 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half or so, they took off one of our guys' legs.
Ooh.
We ended up having to put him out to sea because, well, no way he's living out here with no leg. He lost too much blood.
So you want us to go and what, smite these things? Is that what I'm hearing here, Paul?
Hey, look, if you guys don't think you can handle it...
Hey, Paul, we got this for you, bro. How many are there?
I don't know. Don't know. All I know is that there's one big one, and that there's at least a small pack that follows that one around. So.
We'll cut you a deal. You leave us with some fish when we leave. You give us some fish. We'll take care of these wolves for you.
Deal.
Done.
I'm on your side. Airtime.
Wait, Paul. I like that necklace that you're wearing.
Hey, Paul, can you tell us about these wolves? He doesn't have a necklace.
Hey, Paul, you need to...
What are the names of these wolves?
First and last, and spell them.
Gotta get their social security number, their credit card numbers, the exact floor layout of their house, and an exact list of their fears.
All right. What is Paul wearing?
He's just wearing, like, nothing. Like, he's got basically, like...
Airtorn's going to just leave the building and slam the door behind him.
I mean, he's got clothes, but they're just tattered. He's got, like, an oiled... There you go. These guys left. But he's got, like, an oiled, like...
I, like, jumped right through the door as it was, like...
buckskin jacket that he wears to, like, keep the water off. And it's not nice.
Yeah.
It's mangy and disgusting, but it helps keep the water off when he's out in the boat.
I'd feel bad taking that.
Airtorn, I think he's going to try
What's in the room?
to negotiate
More
another
fish.
jacket.
You were in here all night.
Yeah, but I was asleep. It's not like I was taking inventory.
Right, you couldn't count while you were dancing.
Yeah,
As
I had other
Like
things on my
Buffalo
mind.
Bill and Silence
It's
on the
not.
Lambs.
It's not easy keeping up these fantastic disguises.
there's nothing in these guys are so poor. They literally have their buildings and they have their boats.
Yeah.
I mean, like, is there a pillowcase?
Nope.
I'm about to pillowcase your head and pull you out.
Lanston
of the building.
just slept on the dirt floor with his face in the. Oh well, I guess never mind. He was in the food
I was at
first,
the table.
but- and then he fell to the dirt floor.
And then he woke up during the middle of the night, ate the fish that he was laying in.
It's like, oh, midnight snack.
There's nothing. These guys have nothing that would be worth anything to you except the fish and the nice place to dry off and rest that you already used.
Hey, Yamhorn!
Your
let's
jacket,
go.
your jacket that you stole off of the captain of the Curio is worth more than anything these guys have put together.
It doesn't bother me one bit.
So these guys are outside. You're inside looking
Okay,
for some
okay.
stuff to nick.
All right, Paul, put her there, and I go for a nice firm handshake.
And he gives you one.
Awesome. I'll take that.
Well, good luck out there, Yamhorn. You're going to need it.
Okay.
So-
So I'm back outside with these.
It is
hooligans.
about time. Would you try to negotiate a jacket again?
I was just shaking the man's hand. He
Okay.
let us stay there all night. That was nice of him. I totally made fun of him, and he didn't seem to care.
All right, bro.
So-
Let's get on the way. To
All right,
mine.
so you guys look for the path that Paul explained to you guys, and it's south of the village, and it's just a nice little worn path through the dirt and the grass, and it's hard to make out. You can see where it clearly winds up and enters into the trees and starts going up into the mountains a little bit.
I am loving nature.
And it is a nice sunny day. The rain hasn't come in, so it's cold though.
I want to identify the trees because I love the plants.
They are called Hadric firs.
Hadric firs. Okay. Hey, guys, I think these are Hadric firs.
Yes, very astute of you.
I go over to one and I cut off a little sprig and I put it in my backpack.
All right. So
After I smell it.
as you're doing that,
And appreciate
Lanston and Airtorn just keep on the trail, making their way. And as you guys get closer, the trail gets a little harder. The trail becomes a little less obvious. Kind of up on this craggy outcropping, kind of surrounded in the trees. Like you can kind of see what looks to be like the beginnings of what Paul described, a mine shaft. You can see the wood sticking out as well as like maybe an old mine cart with like a busted rail like sticking out from the rocks.
Hey, Lanston, you want to pretend like we're playing Donkey Kong and get in that
Indiana
in
Jones.
the cart?
For somebody who's super racist against gnomes, you guys seem to have become best of friends. Did I do something to either of you to kind of make me the odd man
I would
out?
like to cast sleepiness on Younghorn, please.
Just like leave him for the wolves.
Do it. I dare you. Try it. Try it.
Guys.
Lanston,
We
thank
all had
God.
we all had a rough night. We're all still recovering a little bit. All right. He calls me boy. I'm 65 years old. All right. It's ridiculous.
That is pretty racist, actually, now that I think about
Thank you.
it.
Okay? It's just, I'm trying to make this work. So, we're here at the mine shaft. We got a bunch of sweet fish waiting for us back at the thing. Let's take care of these freaking wolves. All right? As a group. We're the adventurers.
All right. I put my hand in the middle, but I'm nowhere near them, so it's like,
They like look at you and they're
on
just
three, guys.
They're just like, how did this guy
So do we walk
survive
to
the
him?
ship?
Okay.
Hey, guys.
I reluctantly walk over to him and stick my hand up in the air above my head.
You're like barely touching his fingertips.
Arator, come.
What about you, Aratorn? Come on. We're in this together now.
You don't have
you
to
knock an arrow at me.
I am already walking towards the shaft.
Okay.
I guess it's
go
just you
team.
and me. Yeah. Now, on the count of three, go, Paul. 1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Go, Paul.
So
Boy, that was fun.
Hey, will you pick me
Arator?
up and run me over to him because he is way ahead of us?
All right, hop on my shoulders.
you guys are running to
I'm on his
make up some
shoulders.
ground, and you're up on his shoulders. And Airtorn, he's already kind of climbing up. He's struggling a little bit to get up on these rocky outcropping. And as he gets up there, he kind of realizes like that the mine shaft. It's this kind of opening that goes straight horizontally, like into this mountain face. And he can still see the minecart, but it's got all this like rubble and all this rock stuff. Looks like something like fell from up top of the mountain and like fell on top of it. And the rail is definitely busted off. You guys can see like the rail goes into the shaft, and on the other side of the rocks, it's all busted and jagged where it looked like it was.
How big are the rocks? Sorry.
These are like huge boulders and like
huge boulders.
Yeah, like not like they're not. You guys won't be able to move them by any means.
Is there anything in the cart?
True, but I don't. No.
Anything in the cart?
No, it's just an old mining cart that looks like it was left there when the operation was abandoned.
Is it? Can we like walk around it? We just can't use the cart, or climb over it, or whatever.
Yep, it's cliff face with the hole in it, rail, mound of boulders with the cart sticking out.
Okay,
gotcha.
Can I do some sort of check to see if I can
down off his shoulders?
If I can figure out like. First of all, okay, maybe a nature check or something. Do I know when wolves tend to be in their dens and stuff? Or do I see footprints, paw prints or anything like that?
Do you have some sort of modifier? I mean, you can give me perception, sure. I mean, unless you have like a nature modifier, like a nature lore modifier or something.
And it's just quiet, like maybe like that classic little drippy, just like the one drippy.
Yeah, Airtorn's up there and you guys are struggling, climbing up, and you get up there and you can hear, it's just like very...
2 + 1.
2 + 1. So you're oblivious. You don't notice anything. If anybody wants to give a perception check to see like what you find, I mean, you can hear little drippies way down in there, and it's just pitch black.
You guys, I don't think this is the right mine shaft.
Yo, let me check it, mate.
Let me check it too. 16.
What's your modifier?
13 for me.
Then 17 total.
17. Okay, so you notice this, and if you want them to notice it, you'll have to tell them.
I will.
But you notice that there's a fresh set of paw prints leading away from the cave, but you can't tell where because they kind of, once they start hitting the rocks, disappears. But
does it go east or west, or
it just kind of scatters?
Okay.
There's a whole mess of them, and they kind of just go in all directions. And from inside the cave, you can just kind of like make out the faint like odor of like rotting meat and like sweaty gym socks, basically.
Okay.
You don't have to be... You don't know what it is necessarily, but you can guess that it's probably like what the wolves had for
last kill.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you guys smell that? Because check it out.
No, I got a 3. So,
well, let me inform you.
His nose is clogged.
I think you got a little bit of makeup in your nose.
He's a little.
I'm allergic to Hadric
furs.
Yeah, but I love them.
It's a real will they won't they thing. I see a bunch of fresh tracks of once here. Let me hop off your shoulders. Okay, so now you get up here. Check it out. We got
I get
tracks
on his shoulders.
That's not what I was talking about. Check it out. We've got all these paws going everywhere, and give a deep breath in if you can, or get a little bit closer to the opening. Just that is fresh, sweet, rotten meat.
Fresh, sweet, rotten meat.
So I think we found their little hidey hole.
Can you tell how many there are?
Of rotten meat?
No, of...
of wolves?
Yeah.
No, I cannot, because as you can see, there's tons of paw prints all over the place, going in every direction.
He's literally down on the ground, like gesturing to the paw prints that just like scatter around. He's like, come on.
Like Vanna Whiting.
How many times do I have to say it?
I look like a guy trying to set up his putt shot. I'm just down there, as you can see.
So, what do you guys want to do?
The best thing that we can do is go into the cave and wait for the wolves to come back, and we'll ambush them.
I
we
agree.
will catch them by surprise.
Let's do some sort of trap. What do you think, Philly Duke? Since you seem so keen.
Well, I'm just telling you what's going on right now.
Okay.
You're the guy bringing up Mousetrap.
All right. So, do we want to go into the cave to set the trap, or do we want to set the trap at the mouth? Because we don't want to get cornered necessarily.
I would say that if we're, we should probably go into the cave. And if
is this Bentley or is this Philly Duke?
This is trust me, I'm now in character. But I would say that if we're going to go into the cave to set traps, we should probably go in there and investigate to see, because then if the meat's super far in there, or if it's just like right behind the rocks or something, then it's like it'll depend like where we do the booty traps.
Thanks, Data.
Yeah, Data.
Slick shoes.
So, what are you guys doing? You guys going into the cave? You guys gonna
here's
cower in fear?
Yamhorn's idea. One of us should stay at the mouth of the cave to yell in case the wolves start to show up.
You sure that's a good idea?
A little bit of lookout.
Yeah.
What if the wolves show up and the others can't get to you?
Well,
All right.
Maybe he'll dress up as a wolf.
I vote for Air Torn to stay watch.
Yeah, turn into a wolf.
Yeah, maybe he'll dress up as a wolf and they won't know.
Just like eat his freaking throat.
Wait,
They're
you
just like,
said
"You're not a
I should have
wolf."
taken Paul's jacket. You said it was a fur.
I said it was
a
buckskin.
mangy fur. Oh, buckskin. Dang it. Okay.
I like that's so viable option for you. Oh, I should have done that.
Stupid young horse.
Stupid.
So, paint me a picture.
let's
Who's
creep
staying?
in.
Who's going? Y'all going?
I would like to go and investigate the cave.
How do
I
you
think
feel?
this is your idea to stay up here, which I think is a bad idea. And I just turn around and start walking into the cave.
All right, guys, hands in. We're all going to investigate.
Not this time, pal.
1, 2, 3, investigate.
Investigate.
You guys don't have any.
It echoes in the cave a little bit.
We leave our adventuring party at the mouth of the mine shaft. What surprises lay in wait for them? Will they be able to solve Paulville's wolf problem? Find out next week. Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.